Good afternoon and welcome to Solent Sports News. I'm Rochelle Barham.
And I'm Millie Payne, here with your 1:30 sports headlines.
Tottenham have returned to the top of the Premier League last night after beating Fulham 2-0. Captain Son Heung-min and England international James Maddison both scored for Spurs. Ange Postecoglou now has the best ever start for any Premier League manager with 23 points from 9 games. But the 58-year-old still voiced his disappointment with the second half performance.
But really disappointed with the second half. With the ball, we were nowhere near the levels we have been all year. That's probably the sort of worst 45 minutes with the ball we've had, all year.
The Champions League returns tonight after the international break, and David Raya is expected to remain in goal for Arsenal. They conceded 2 to Chelsea on the weekend, and the Gunners now travel to Spain to take on Sevilla tonight. Manchester United also play in the competition and host FC Copenhagen at Old Trafford.
Top of the table, Leicester City take on Sunderland this evening in the Championship. The Foxes will go 8 points clear if they take victory at the King Power Stadium and 8 games in the competition unbeaten.
In rugby, World Rugby has announced a new competition for 2026 as part of a significant overhaul of the men's international calendar. It will be made up of 24 teams and split into 2 divisions with promotion and relegation involved from 2030.
In rugby, England star Courtney Lawes has confirmed that he will retire from international duty after their third place playoff against Argentina. Lawes has been capped over 100 times for his nation. He felt it was the right time to give up his international duties after featuring 4 different World Cup campaigns for England.
England have now made 9 changes for their WXV clash with Canada later this week. Mackenzie Carson, Sarah Byrne and Lark Atkin-Davies now make up the new front row. The Red Roses beat Canada 2-0 in their recent warm-up series for the tournament.
The England cricket team have handed out multi-year central contracts for the first time. Joe Root, Harry Brook and Mark Wood have signed 3-year deals for their nation, and Joss Buttler and Johnny Bairstow have agreed to sign on for another 2 years.
Moving on to NFL, rookie Jordan Addison helped his side, the Minnesota Vikings, seal a narrow victory over the San Francisco 49ers. Addison caught 2 touchdown passes from quarterback Kirk Cousins in the first half. It finished 22-17 and the Vikings have now claimed their 3rd win of the season.
Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver Justin Ross is facing felony charges for criminal damage. Ross was arrested yesterday for causing damage in excess of $25,000. He is set to appear in court later today.
Coming up later, we get an insight on the Solent Red Hawks' start to the season.
A Solent netball star returns from injury.
Fitness.
Southampton Women's FC Lauren Cheshire has been forced to retire and is moving into management.
And finally, what it's like for a semi-professional footballer balancing their day job with their passion.
That's all for the 1:30 headlines.
For more stories, remember to check out our website, solentsportsnews.com, and we'll be back for more in an hour.